12 Ways Rich People Become Broke. Rich people may not be very intelligent, but they are savvy investors and they know exactly what to do to build wealth. But sometimes the unfortunate situations can change the game and the wealth is lost. Stories of athletes and celebrities who earn millions and then go bankrupt a few years later have become fairly common. From older stories like MC Hammer to more recent tales like that of NFL player Warren Sapp, many of these riches-to-rags stories have common characteristics. Welcome to Alpha Galore, the place for those in passionate pursuit of luxury and wealth. Smash the subscribe button now and hit the notification bell to be notified when new videos are released. Here is a breakdown of why and how rich people become broke. Number 12. Excessive spending. People who grew up lower or lower to middle class, by contrast, are most likely to waste money on credit card interest, streaming services, hobbies, and entertainment. When these people suddenly get rich, they get a fortune that can be very difficult to manage. When these people start spending money excessively, they don't have money to make more money, and they lose a major portion of their net worth. No matter how much money you earn, you'll always be poor if you spend more than you make. The rich recognize that the less you spend, the more money you have to grow your wealth. When the rich indulge in excessive spending, they lose what they had built. There are thousands of seven-figure income earners who make poor decisions with their money and end up broke. Number 11. Kidnapping and Extortion. The rich are always in the spotlight, which makes them an easy target. Although they invest a lot of money in their and their family's security, they become a victim of kidnappings and extortion, and that is where they lose a lot of their wealth. The amount of money the kidnappers ask for freedom of an individual is higher than what a family can afford to give. People go broke when they are stuck in situations like these where they have no other option but to give the ransom for keeping the family member safe. Number 10. Poor investment choices. Several of the rich gone poor stories involve bad investment choices or strategies. A wealthy person will have the right idea, investing to try and make his or her wealth grow over the long term. However, that person may try to invest without proper research, education, advising, or with a bad business partner. Sometimes these investments are in businesses like restaurants. The restaurant businesses, when crash, combined with other bad investments, contributed to bankruptcy, in which millions are lost. Number 9. Natural disasters. You must have heard of Pablo Escobar, the drug lord who lost millions of dollars yearly because the mice pecked the dollar bills and the currency burnt because of short circuits and other hazards. But many natural disasters can ruin millionaires as well. Floods, earthquakes, fires, and floods can destroy property and other assets of the rich. The millionaires or billionaires hit rock bottom with one giant swoop of nature. Number 8. Loss of job. Many people are rich simply because they are making thousands of dollars every month from their active income stream. When these people are getting money, they don't realize the importance of investing money. They spend money regularly and do not create passive income streams that provide extra income. When these people lose their job, they stop raking in money, which makes them poor. Number 7. Repeated fails. Failure is not a big deal for a rich person. The rich like to make mistakes because they help make them better. But repeated fails can make them go broke. How many times have you heard of people winning a large amount of money or coming into inheritances and just a few years later they're back to being broke? There is a limit to how many times you can fail. If you fail at everything and lose all the money, you can go from riches to rags real soon. Many rich people who have gone broke complain about their bad business decision repeatedly. The markets can be very risky sometimes. If you are too fearful of losing money and make one bad decision, you are bound to suffer the consequences. Money is a game. You lose or you win. The fails may not affect you if fail once or twice, but it certainly does when you fail again and again until you have nothing to lose. Number 6. Frauds. The world is full of fraudsters, from small scammers who sell fake items to a mental N-word who sold the entire airport to a bank for more than $200 million. No matter how smart you are, you can get scammed. Con-man makes the business opportunities look so lucrative that it becomes impossible to ignore them. They know when to push the right buttons. Everyone has a tendency to get scammed, and rich people have a lot to lose, which is why they are perfect targets. They sound so legit that anyone can be fooled easily because they have the skills and a foolproof plan to fool them. Number 5. Financial crisis. When you're suffering from a serious financial setback, you are prone to mental breakdowns and at risk of losing money. The recent stock market crash, real estate decline, and banking panic has left many people in the same position. Millionaires get broke all the time when markets are shaky. Regardless of what caused your financial setback, your path to recovery and prosperity will require a common set of action steps. Many rich people manage to rebuild themselves from the ground up, and some cannot. Number 4. Death. Scientists do the math. You can't live forever. Researchers use mathematics and cell science to conclude that the aging process and death are inevitable, no matter how hard you try. But not everyone dies of old age. Some rich people also die when they are involved in accidents, get a heart attack, or other similar events. When they don't have their will set up, they lose most of their money. Anything can happen the next moment. The rich guy's yacht may get caught in bad weather, their jet's engine may stop working suddenly, or they might get a stroke after hearing bad news. Anything can happen in life, therefore everyone should be ready for such situations. When the rich are not ready to face their death, they forget to plan things in case they die, and this is why the money they had accumulated over their lifetime goes wasted or taken over by the government. Number 3. Government intervenes. Government policy changes can simply wipe an entire industry out of business. The government bans petrol cars, and the automobile and petrol industries suffer the consequence. The governments in corrupt countries can even take over the firms completely and leave the rich owners on their knees. They can also send them to jail for tax evasion and other crimes. The government intervenes in the business industries very often, and they can destroy or grow businesses with their decisions. Number 2. Divorce. A divorce can be messy for average people. It can be very expensive for the rich as well. The divorce laws in many countries allow the spouse to take half of the shared assets. Entrepreneurs who go through a complicated divorce can lose millions of dollars that can be a major reason for their decreased wealth. It is not the biggest reason people get broke from being rich, but it certainly is a common reason when it comes to rich people losing money. Recently, Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, paid $38 million to his ex-wife after the divorce, which is the world's most expensive divorce settlement. Number 1. Lawsuits. When you're rich, people can sue you for anything to get money. You could end up paying money to anyone who sues you for no proper reasons. But at one point, it can get very dangerous. If someone files a lawsuit and proves that your company was involved in an unethical or immoral practice, you can get stuck in a plethora of financial losses. Many companies get out of business when they file bankruptcy after getting into such situations. They pay huge settlements and lose the reputation that is often responsible for the rich person's downfall. Thank you for watching this video. Which other ways did I not mention in this video? Let me know your thoughts by leaving it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button and subscribe to our channel to see more videos like this on a regular basis.